Welcome to the Bureau of Automotive Repair's Permanent Diagnostic Trouble Codes training module. This module provides general introductory information required for all small check inspectors and repair technicians. This training consists of presentations on the following topics. What is a permanent diagnostic trouble code? How a permanent diagnostic trouble code is set? How can a permanent diagnostic trouble code be cleared? What vehicles use permanent diagnostic trouble codes? Why use permanent diagnostic trouble codes in Smog Check? Permanent diagnostic trouble code implementation in Smog Check. PDTC is an acronym for Permanent Diagnostic Trouble Code. PDTC can simply be described as a confirmed DTC that is stored in non-volatile random access memory, or NVRAM, of an OBD2 equipped vehicle. NVRAM is a memory storage type that can retain information such as PDTCs even when the memory loses power. This memory differs from the typical volatile random access memory, RAM, used in OBD2 vehicles for DTT storage. DTCs and associated information can easily be erased from volatile RAM by unpowering the memory, such as from a vehicle battery disconnect. The information also can be erased by a clear DTC request using a scan tool. Since permanent diagnostic trouble codes has the word permanent in it, does that mean that PDTCs can never be erased? No, permanent DTCs can be erased, but as we will explain later, it will require the technician to do more than just a simple clear code from a scan tool or battery disconnect. As a vehicle's OBD2 system detects and confirms a fault with one of the emission control systems, it sets a DTC in RAM and the mail is commanded on. In addition, if the vehicle supports PDTCs, the vehicle also saves the same DTC as a PDTC in NVRAM. PDTCs can be retrieved by using a vehicle scan tool that supports global OBD2 and accessing Mode 10. Mode 10 is also written in automotive literature and references as Mode $0A, where $0A is the number 10 in hexadecimal notation. Since permanent DTCs cannot be erased by a vehicle code scanner or a battery disconnect, how can the PDTC be cleared after a fault that caused the PDTC to be set is corrected? The answer is that the vehicle's OBD2 system must run and complete the monitor that caused the PDTC to be set, and the system determines the fault is resolved. There was a phase-in period for PDTC implementation requirement for new model year vehicles starting in the 2010 model year. By regulation, 50% of all 2010 vehicles, 75% of all 2011 vehicles, and 100% of all 2012 and later model year vehicles, including passenger cars, light-duty trucks, and medium-duty vehicles, were required to store PDTCs and support Mode 10. Using PDTCs will help identify failing vehicles that would otherwise pass their smog check through code clearing. By studying 2010 and newer model year vehicles that passed their smog check but had permanent diagnostic trouble codes, BAR found for gasoline-powered vehicles EVAP codes in over half the situations, and for diesel vehicles after-treatment codes in the majority of situations. The current smog check program allows the EVAP monitor to be unset to pass the smog check for gasoline-powered vehicles and particulate filter and non-methane hydrocarbon catalyst monitors for diesel-powered vehicles. While these allowances for unset monitors were to allow vehicles that had difficulty running the EVAP monitors for gasoline-powered vehicles and after-treatment monitors for diesel-powered vehicles to pass their smog check, this also allowed some code-cleared defective vehicles to pass their smog check. By incorporating PDTCs as an additional measure in the Smog Check program, PDTC implementation assists in closing this loophole. As of July 1st, 2019, 2010 newer model year vehicles that support permanent diagnostic trouble codes will fail smog check if a PDTC is present. However, if a vehicle with a PDTC has had a minimum of 15 warm-up cycles and has been driven at least 200 miles or more since the vehicle's DTCs were cleared, the vehicle will be allowed to pass with a PDTC. Moreover, some specific vehicle models determined by BAR to have problems clearing a specific PDTC will have that PDTC ignored for their smog check inspection until a solution is found by the vehicle manufacturer. These vehicle models can be found on the Permanent DTC Vehicles of Concern table in the Smog Check OBD reference. This table lists the vehicle models of concern and instructions for the Smog Check inspector regarding them. Here is an example of what a smog check failure for a PDTC looks like in a vehicle's VAR. You can see the fail as the overall test result, and the fail result is also listed for the OBD2 functional test. The stored PDTC that caused the smog check failure can be seen in the section called Permanent Fault Codes, listing the code and a short description. After a vehicle is diagnosed and repaired for a PDTC failure, the associated monitor for the PDTC must run to verify proper repair and clearing of the PDTC. In essence, the smog check repair technician's repair for a PDTC is being verified by the vehicle's OBD2 system. The OBD2 system can then clear the PDTC after running and passing the associated monitor for the PDTC. Depending on the vehicle manufacturer, you may be directed to perform a code clear after repairs in order to run the monitors more quickly to clear the PDTC. In addition, specific driving conditions may need to be performed on the vehicle as a final step for PDTC erasure. Please consult the vehicle manufacturer's repair information for clearing of permanent diagnostic trouble codes. Thank you for viewing this general introduction on permanent diagnostic trouble codes. For more information about the Smog Check program and other BAR programs, please visit the BAR website at www.bar.ca.gov.